Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. Today we're just going to be chilling. Today I don't really have anything specific planned, but I do need that cane farm. A bamboo farm would be helpful. I need a spider farm. So we're just going to be spending today. We're going to be looking for... Oh, I forgot! I was going to get some achievements today too. I was going to finish the Eat Everything achievement and find a meadow. Well, why don't we start by finding that meadow? I haven't actually tried to find a meadow since last stream. I ended up after I got off the stream yesterday, I ended up falling asleep for a long time. And I've been pretty busy today. I haven't had time to play Minecraft since I got off yesterday. Since I ended stream yesterday. So, I don't know how to find a meadow other than to just do wild until I find one. Or RTP until I find one. So, that's what we're going to be doing, I guess, to find a meadow. I really don't think I have a home set near a meadow. So... Ah yes, plains. Ooh. Now that looks like that could have been somebody's base right there. Maybe not. Did they change the way villages look? In 1.19? They may have, just a little bit. Well, oh. Hello. I sure hope I'm not encroaching on somebody's village, but I really don't think so, since there really hasn't been that many people to play Minecraft, play on the server. Yeah, there's nothing here. Somebody's already found this village, too. It might be one that I found, actually, because I have been to so many villages. I don't know. I always loot villages, so... It's possible I already beat myself to this one. Who knows? But... I don't see where there's a meadow anywhere around here, so we can move on to someplace else. Also, I'm sorry, I have an allergy going on. My cat has gotten into something outside, and I don't know what it is. It could be the goldenrod that's growing at my neighbor's house. So, it could be that. Oh, that was smooth. I'm trying to see if this is meadow over here or just plains. Oh, hello. Nothing of value there. I mean, who uses gold tools? If there's one thing about gold tools is that, yes, they look flashy. They're shiny. But they also don't last. They're expensive to make. They don't last. I mean, seriously, okay? You make gold tools. You spend an hour finding all the gold you need to make a complete set of tools. How long does it take for them to break? How long? Probably 5 minutes. You spend 2 hours to find something that's only going to last 2 minutes. I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, if that's what you're into, by all means, go find gold tools. But I am never using gold tools. Okay? Just saying. Well, this ain't no meadow. This definitely ain't a meadow. Oh well. Okay, guys, we're going to try one more time. And if I can't find a meadow with the next RTP or wild, I am going to start getting stuff together to make a cane farm. And I'm going to go back to working on my base. But I'm going to give it one more chance. Just one more chance. Well, I mean, some of these trees are actually pretty cool looking. Not gonna lie, that's very weird. But that one right there is like, oh wow. That one is just so tall. Taiga. Looks like this is also like a giant taiga. Hmm. Maybe that over there is a giant taiga forest. Oh, excuse me, old growth spruce taiga. I forgot they changed that now. Also, I will be needing some wood, so might as well. Wait. Wait. Um. Here we go. Let's just do a couple of these trees. Let's not do very many. Because I don't have room for a few stacks of wood. And I have a homestead at another spruce place and another place that has both dark oak and spruce. So I think we're pretty covered on wood. Whoops. It's all good because it's going to get cut anyway, but still. I remember when I first played Minecraft, I think the very first server that I ever played Minecraft on was a Minecraft Realm. I played... Oh, I don't even remember their names. Their usernames. Like, I remember Sin, but that was simply because his username was Sin. I don't remember his girlfriend's. I don't remember his girlfriend's username. Wait, no. That wasn't my first Minecraft experience. Hold up. My very first Minecraft experience. My very first time playing Minecraft, not single player. I played on Capecraft. I wish I could show you what my house looked like. It was absolutely horrible. No, it was beyond horrible. It was beyond horrible. Oh my goodness, it was beyond horrible. Just, oh my goodness. Try to imagine, like, a, just like, it was like a stone shack. Like the base of it, okay? Like the base of it was a stone shack. And Wait, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to. No, I better not rebuild that. Um. So basically, it was like a one-room little shack over my mine entrance. And if you go down, and if you went down to my mine entrance, I had a room off to the right, and that was like where I had the library at, with a little table in there. And then I had the room with a secret door that led to where the nether wart was. And in that little room is where I had the brewing stands. And the first floor of that little house that I made was so tiny. It was so tiny. I had like 2 chests in there. And then on the second floor, I had 4 double chests, a bed, and I was just figuring out what sea lanterns were. Now, this is 1.14, okay? This was 1.14.4. Was the first time I played, like actually played more than just a little bit trying to punch a tree and then dying repeatedly at night. This was my first time playing something more than that. And because I bought the game at 1.14.2. So on top of this little thing, it was like, okay, so if you can imagine this, it was a flight of stairs that went up, kind of like this, and then I just had like, so it didn't go up that high. My room was 2 blocks tall, and then the ceiling was right here. So where the stairs were, I had this closed in with what's it called? These trapdoors. Had trapdoors right across here, so I have to open them up to go upstairs. And then when I went upstairs, it was like there were 2 double chests right there. I had a balcony that came off right here. I had I had bed right here, the sea lantern on each side, like a little nightstands, like little nightstands, because I didn't realize how bright it had to be before mobs stopped spawning. And then on the little balcony, if I went out onto the balcony, right, there was a ladder right up against the wall, and I would go up the ladder, and there was this huge, or I would go up the ladder, I would press a button on the wall, the iron door would open, and I could go inside the huge netherrack 4-story. It's like 6 blocks tall. It's like the netherrack tower was taller than my house. And then on top of the netherrack tower, I had like 4 mini like castle turrets on it, and then each one of them had another little one that came up in the middle of it. And on top of each one of those was a redstone lantern. And bless his heart, I forget the player's name. I really forget the player's name. But bless his heart, he showed me how to make a repeater, a repeating cycle, so that all of these redstone lanterns on each part of this monstrosity would flash, and they would cycle through it. And that was my very first Minecraft house. I want to say I came a little way since then. I'd like to think I've grown a bit since then. And I have some taste now. Some idea of how to play the game. My second house was not much better because I discovered lava. Like, I discovered magma blocks. Do I have any? I'm thinking about it. Do I have any? I know. Well, I had literally had those magma blocks. Now, I'm going to expose some people. Okay, I'm going to expose some people. I don't really remember the username of the first person to let me build by their little player village. But I do remember that. Now, this is when I had my first Minecraft house before I added the whole netherrack ceiling, netherrack turrets and stuff to it. Now, I had built this little house. It was like a big, it was like a taiga forest, right? It was a taiga forest. And it was right next to a tundra. So, this tundra obviously is not very hospitable. It's not going to grow food very well and all of that stuff. So, I need to put some of this there. So, anyway, I mean, obviously, a tundra is it's frozen. There's snow. You have what you call it? Oh, now for some reason I can't think of. They're called. Um, strays. You have strays out there that shoot those arrows of slowness, and so that was where I chose to build my very first Minecraft house. Now, keep in mind that this was not too far from a player village. So, I don't even remember the name of the username of the player that invited me to stay at their village, their little player village. I just know that whenever I did actually go and venture into the player village when that person was offline, I was chased out of there. And I mean, I don't blame them. They had no idea who I was. They knew nothing about me. They didn't know why I was there. I don't think the other player even told them I was going to join their village or anything. I really don't know what they were told, if anything. I just suddenly showed up out of the blue to this player village. And the next thing I know, let me do this. I go out and they start trying to report me to staff for just showing up at this place. Now, again, I don't blame them, okay? But that was my very first time ever playing Minecraft. And my very first time ever playing on a server. I had no idea what I was doing or what was going on. Nothing. So I was very grateful when the person that invited me to stay there invited me. But, yeah, just a quick lesson, kids. Don't invite somebody to the player village without telling other people in the village. It creates a lot of confusion, and you might get the other person in trouble. Anyway, so then I decided, really? So then I decided to go somewhere else because obviously these players didn't want me here. And I was pretty sure that the player that had invited me to stay there didn't check with anybody else, and so I was not welcome there at all. And I decided I'm going to go somewhere else. So I found another player. And at this player's place, I just started building by their place. Now, I've just told you how horrendous my first Minecraft house was. Well, this one was a little less horrendous. I literally built it into the side of this huge hill. It wasn't really... Okay, so, full disclosure, this is like a single hill in the middle of a plain. I just found the single hill in the middle of the plain and started building into the side of it. And this house was like spruce and oak on the front part of it. And then it had a balcony where it was just magma cubes, magma blocks. And these magma blocks provided enough light that nothing spawned on the roof of this place. So I could go up onto the roof via this little hidden ladder. So this player later on, when they came back online, because they were gone for like a week or so, and that was how long it took me to build this place. They were gone for like a week or so. Then I log back on the next day. I get home from work, I log on. My house is gone. My house is gone. Instead of trying to tell me to do better, which, I mean, they were in their full right to tell me to do better. I'm not gonna lie. That thing was hideous. It was a monstrosity. So I log back on and my house is gone. What they did was they actually took down the entire front part of it and then covered the door with so much dirt. I had to dig through so much dirt to get to the inside of my house and open up the staircase going down, because I had a little hidden staircase. I was starting to figure out redstone. And I tried telling the staff what happened, and they were like, well, you need to get permission from players before you build by them. Otherwise, you have to be like 1,000 blocks away or something like that from them in order to build. And I was like, but I did get permission. And so they're like, well, where's the permission? We checked all the chat logs. We didn't see where you were talking to this player. I'm like, well, the player was muted. Y'all muted the player. Oh, well, we can't do anything about it, but you know what? We'll just move your house anyway. Okay. So, yeah, and then it ended up being even worse. I was 2,000 blocks away from the other player's house, or like 1,500 blocks away. I could walk over there. And, yeah, it was just this horrendous little thing. But then I met, this other guy, Omi. I remember him because I do play with him from time to time still. I met this guy named Iominous. He still plays on that server. Our mutual friend actually owns this server. And so get these. So where was I? I'm sorry, I lost my place in the story. Okay, so I met Iominous. Okay. I met Iominous. We started playing some together. And then when we started playing, I met the owner of the server, Matt. He's cool. I started making this house out of bricks because I finally discovered bricks and brick blocks. And to this day, Matt still makes fun of this house that I made, and I don't really blame him for it either. I deserve it. See, how I normally build a house is I will build the frame of the house, I will build the walls, I will build the roof. And then at some point after that, I will go make holes in the walls and add the windows. So I had the bright idea this one time to make like a hidden storage area in this house. And it was so obvious. When I was building it, it wasn't. Because, like I said, when Matt saw it, all that was there were just the walls. And he was like, where's the windows? There's no windows. You need windows. So I put in windows. And every spot except this one place. Except this one place. So that one place was the hidden storage area that had a hidden entrance to it. So it wasn't that hidden, but that's where it was. That was 1.15. I have since gotten a whole lot better. I promise. I promise I've gotten a lot better at not just hidden doors, but also actual building. I promise. Okay, guys, I promise. I am not nearly as cringeworthy as I used to be. Because I think about my old houses, and I still cringe. Oh, I have one more cringe house, though. It was another one on Exile Crafters, like this server. My first house, back, I think it was 1.16 when 1.16 first came out. My very first house, it was all nether brick. It was all nether brick. And the front part, it was kind of like this. It was made kind of like this. Except this was all nether brick. My storage was all beneath my house. Like, there wasn't really anything here except I had like a couple of farms. But I had storage all underneath my house. And it was so high. And the front part was all glass like this, except it was not as stylish as this. I promise I'm going to make this better as I go along. I'm going to add more trapdoors and stuff going up. It's going to look nice. I am not also going to be adding stuff to the front too. I'm not going to leave everything like this. This is just getting set up is all this is. So I promise this is going to look a lot better when I'm done. Okay, so how far down do these chests go? I can add one more to this. I think. I can add 4. Okay. 2, 3. Ah! Well, okay. Okay. That's okay. I needed to come over here and get me some mushrooms. I really need to make that food farm. Which I think I'm going to try to do this stream. Because I just need to get a food farm set up. The one I'm going to make is actually for hoglins. I have my home that's set in the Minegrove. I went through the nether portal and I actually made a portal in the nether roof. So now I have access to 3 out of 4 nether 4 out of 5 nether biomes right there on the roof. I'm not sure if the 5th one is nearby or not. I'm going to have to look and see. Because I'm trying to remember, was it a soul sand or was it... I'm not thinking it was soul sand. I'm thinking it was actually... not soul sand. I think it was actually basalt delta that it was on top of. I'm gonna have to look and see, because if it was soul sand, then I have a place that I can build a ghast farm, and after a bit. But if it was the basalt area, I'm gonna have to find another place to make the ghast farm, because I think ghast farms work best when they're in a soul sand area. In fact, I know they do. I actually built a ghast farm just to kill time before the server reset. I actually built a ghast farm that was, I actually got like a stack of ghast tears an hour. But then I went and I built 4 more farms, 4 more areas onto it. So literally in one night, I would get like 16 stacks of gas tiers. And there was really nobody playing, so I had like 16 stacks of gas tiers, gas tiers. I will say it correct sooner or later. All to myself. There was no way I was ever going to use that many gas tiers, but you never know what's going to happen. You never know. For all me, I mean, you may just wake up one day and decide to bomb Matt's base. You never know. Disclaimer: please do not bomb Matt's base without his permission. It makes him mad. I know I probably sound like I have experience doing it, but I don't. But if you're wondering how you can use gas tiers to bomb somebody's base, all you need to do is just use the gas tiers and make them into end crystals, and then just place them down on somebody's base, and just hit them with what you call it, arrow? Yeah, just hit them with an arrow or something like that. That'll make them explode. It's as good as bombing. Believe me. Now, the reason why I'm not going up a block or two for the concrete is simply because when you have it on top of the hoppers like that, it prevents stuff from getting down in them. And so it actually reduces the lag by putting blocks on top of them like that. It actually reduces the lag that they cause. So that's why, guys, always cover your hoppers as much as possible. You reduce lag. Because if not, they're constantly searching for items. And they don't really need to pick up items. It's not like I'm going to be taking items and dropping them down into the hopper like that. Not these. I'll be putting stuff in another set of hoppers that are going to feed into these, but I'm not putting it directly on these. So, even if I wasn't going to just close this in, I would still put the concrete down like that. Just to kind of cut down on the lag, because I know from experience, especially if you have a computer that doesn't run very well, or a computer that kind of sucks. Let's just be honest, it sucks. That actually makes your gameplay not nearly as fun. Do I have a place for flint? Yeah, I do. Over here. I know from experience because up until earlier this year, I just played on a potato. And I mean, a potato. It was horrible. It was so horrible. I tried to turn that laptop on just to try to get some stuff off of it that I needed. And I actually could not get it to run. It actually, no joke, took me like, oh my goodness, it took me 30 minutes just to get it to turn on. And that just... That was what I played Minecraft on for years. That was what I played Minecraft on from 1.14.2 until 1.19. Because in 1.19, I got this new one, and it works so well. So well. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, that was probably a mistake on my part. That's a 4. Okay, so a 6 and then a 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I think I may put these stairs in a bad spot. I'll fix it. Okay. So what we're going to do, just simply move them over. Just move them over. I mean, what else can I do? You know? I made a mistake. It happens, that's why Minecraft... Oh. For some reason I was thinking that was part of it. I don't know. I am not wearing my glasses, guys. That's my only excuse. I am not wearing my glasses. That is all I can say about this. It's a shame. Let's see. Something about this just doesn't feel right, but you know, I think I'm just going to let it go and I'm just going to do that. Just make that my platform, then it can come out here. And then I can go up that way. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Okay. Oops. Now this, guys... this is the one thing, or one of the things in Minecraft that I am ever grateful to Mojang for. I can go and make everything on the stone cutter. I don't have to waste things making slabs or stairs or anything like that. Oh, I should have made that a bit bigger. Because then I have to do that. I need to bring that out one more. Or do I? I don't. There we go. Problem solved, I think. Yep, problem solved. There we go. And I am going to not use that. I'm going to use some white terracotta. Like, I know nothing is going to actually spawn there, but I just don't like leaving this not filled in. What am I doing, you ask? I am putting a rail. I'm leaving this open though. But I'm... Oh, that's bothering me. Okay, that is bothering me very badly. I think I messed up really bad somewhere. Something about this does not feel right. Let's try this. See, that is a 1-to-1 ratio for stairs. I don't have to use 6 blocks for stairs. Better. That is better. It's not great, but it's better. I need to think about this. I need to think about this one. One more stair. There, now it's supported. It's not just floating. And also I know me, so that's probably how I'm going to get up and down those stairs. I'm just forever just going to hop up and down those stairs for no reason. There we go. That doesn't really feel that great, but you know what? I will figure this out as I go, because that doesn't really, that doesn't vibe. That is not vibing at all. I think it looked better the way I had it before, but also... shut up. But also, it was not in a good spot for these chests. I had to move it. What did I do wrong? Besides just add all the unnecessary rail. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you guys have any suggestions? Should I maybe add stairs going up this? No, that wouldn't make any sense. I could always just add this here. But then again, I just kind of feel like that defeats the purpose of the glass being there. And then this door here, just like this here, just feels like it kind of defeats the purpose of it being there. I know that it's just aesthetic. That's the only reason it's there, is decoration. But still. No, we're not doing that here. I mean, that kind of has to be there. And it kind of looks weird otherwise. So maybe, I guess. But that kind of defeats the purpose of that whole... That kind of defeats the whole purpose of that door being there. How's it look? That's okay. It's okay. I can live with that for now until I figure out something better. I know the other staircase is going to be over here. The other staircase going up to the next level is going to be over there. So, I guess I'll just deal with it. I guess. That's all I really can do. Well, at least for now. Okay. I'm going to start over here. Making this stuff. And all we're going to do is all I'm doing is just trying to match it to the downstairs area. But I am going to change up a little bit the area over there. So like where this is over here, this is just going to be like an open area. Anyway, like I have nothing planned for this. I am going to make like a balcony here. Oh, I'm going to take that off. I fell down here. Okay, so because there's not going to be anything over here, what I was thinking of doing is just putting the cane farm on top of this area and maybe the bamboo farm as well. Because it would have to be over here. Like the cane farm would have to be over here because right over there is about where the cane goes into the system over there. So if I could build it over here and tie it... Oh, I'm about to fall off of this. So I could build it over here and just tie it into this. Because this goes down into this. So if I could build a cane farm here and then just tie it into that, then it would go right over there to the chests. It would just kind of trickle in and go down to there. So if I could do that, I could just kind of close this in right here, or cover this area with the roof. And that would also give me a good place to put like a staircase so that I could come over here and go up and get into the next level for this. Because I am putting 3 levels of chests here. I'm probably not going to use all of them immediately. So I'm going to have to change where I put my... input. Probably have to change where I put the input system. I need some more concrete. And I'm going to need some more terracotta. I only have like 1 concrete. This ain't gonna cut it. Oh, I smell food. I was just going to leave it like that, but then I remembered, no, I have to put something on top of the hoppers too. So I'm just going to cover the entire back of it. I was needed to do it anyway, so it's fine. It's cool. I don't think I have much gravel at the moment. That's tough. That's not gravel. No, I don't have much of that, but I do have a lot of sand. So we are going to go get some gravel. I actually saved home at a new place for gravel, so... Because my old place where I had been getting gravel from, I actually got all of it. So... Yeah, I can't really go there and get gravel anymore. Because it's gone. But I happened to find this stony shore, and it's just full of gravel, so... At least I got some for a little while. So in case you haven't seen it, I do have a TikTok. I also have a YouTube account. I always repost my streams on YouTube. I'm getting better about it, I promise. I'm posting more of them now. But I do clip some things and post them to TikToks if you ever want to see that. It's Slime Mud Bug. It's Slime Mud Bug everywhere. Now, if you're wondering why Slime Mud Bug, it's simple. It's a reflection of my very first gamer tag. So, my very first gamer tag was actually Sly Fox, which I found out pretty quickly is a pretty common gamer tag. Sly Fox is used by a lot of people, apparently. Because I could never find Sly Fox anything after that. So I finally realized I had to use something else. Well, there was another gamer tag that I used to use a lot for this 4x4 off-road evolution game, which I loved, by the way, when I was younger. I don't know what I would do if I found it now and I could play it again, but I loved it when I was younger. And some of my special tracks, like the tracks I was the best at, happened to be ones that had mud. Like those were the ones I was the best at. So I used the name Mudbug on there. Then later on, I just kind of meshed the two to create Slime Mudbug. So there's actually a little bit of a meaning behind my IGN. Say that there's any special reason why I called myself Sly Fox at some point. I really don't know why I chose it, but I think it's because I was playing the original Need for Speed Most Wanted. That's the only thing I can figure, is that I was playing the original Need for Speed Most Wanted, and that was kind of like my idea of fitting in with the theme of the game, I guess. That's what it was. Oh, hi. I didn't even notice you guys. Har. Har. Huh. You know, sometimes I forget that technically in Minecraft you are on an alien planet. Ow! Sometimes I forget that you're technically on an alien planet, and that's why this language you don't know. Well, are there any cows around here? I cannot go back to my base like this. I did not think that through. Cows? Mushroom cows. I can get milk from mushrooms. They're good for more than just food. Oh, I'll just get some from the mushroom. I just need to try to remember not to go back to my other base for any reason until I drink milk or it wears off. Oh gosh, I really didn't think this through. Okay. Anyway, I don't remember now what I was saying. They really, okay, they threw me off. What were we talking about? I know I was talking about my IGN. I remember talking about that, but I think I was talking about something else. Was I? Well. Also, just a weird side note, for some reason, whenever I try to shoot a pillager with a bow, it does not give me an achievement. Same as when I try to charge a lodestone, or charge a compass with a lodestone. It actually does not charge the compass. And instead, for some reason, right-clicking with the compass on the lodestone randomly teleports me somewhere nearby in the direction I clicked. I'm talking about within like 50 blocks, but still, it's weird. I don't know why it does it, but I do not get the achievement simply because it doesn't charge the compass, I guess. But why I don't get an achievement for shooting the pillager, I don't know. But that's why I don't have that achievement. I have done it, but it never gave me the achievement. I don't give myself the achievement simply because I don't want somebody saying that I'm a mod, so I'm just doing it and I'm not actually earning achievements. I am getting the achievements, so I do not award myself achievements. Of course I haven't made a lodestone. Of course I haven't made a lodestone, but I'm just saying. I have not made one yet, because I actually have not made any netherite yet. Like, I don't have a netherite ingot. I have 3 netherite scrap. So, but I don't have any actual netherite ingots or anything. If I did, trust me, my sword would be netherite. Either that, or I'll just make a netherite hoe just to get that achievement. But I don't have any, so... And I need another ingot, if I'm not mistaken, to make a lodestone. Okay, now I'm starting to get worried about this. About this thing. That should be enough gravel, you think? That should be enough gravel for now. I want to leave some for later. Let's just go down here and see what fell down here, and see if I can collect it. Oh, just 3. Okay. Okay. Now let's find a mushroom. I also need food, but I need the milk first for this effect. Why is everything so still? Better. Now come here, I still need you. It sounded like the couch just said no. Are they getting unconscious all of a sudden? Are we suddenly Android become human? Detroit become human? Mushrooms become human? I hope not. Why do they never spawn around my base either? I say that and there's just two right there. Do they have like certain conditions that they need to spawn? That's what I've been wondering because I've been finding that they spawn in certain areas and they don't spawn in others. So I'm trying to figure out, is there a certain condition they need to meet to spawn? Because apparently it's not, it has to be mushroom. And the player cannot be within so many blocks. Apparently that's not it. Because I've had them spawn right next to me. So apparently that can't be it. I've had them spawn both when I'm a short distance away and when I'm a long distance away. That just looks weird. Wait, where's my base? I'm lost now. There it is. I can kinda see it. I can kinda see that thing right there. Mushroom. Mushroom! Ugh, I need to make a better end portal. That just looks horrible. It is not aesthetic at all. And it does not fit in with the vibe. Doesn't pass the vibe check. Sorry, I gotta get some water real quick. Hold on. Why, when you open a bottle of water, does it like to go down your face too? I don't get it. Okay. Now, where were we? Right. Okay. Concrete. I do not need that much concrete, but, well, you know, you gotta have some extra. That's just how it is. And for me, I probably am going to make all of this concrete and then not use all of it. Oh, I forgot I could make blocks of it. Okay. Okay, so for all the concrete powder I'm making, I have put more than that so far into this. I've put more than that into this so far. I've put more than 8 stacks of concrete into this place. Also, I'm not even sure why I made this to... Really? Okay. I'm not even sure why I made this endless water to to begin with. Like, when I made it, I had no reason to make it, but now it's kind of paying off, and I'm glad I did. I remember my first attempt at a farm, though. My first attempt at a farm was a sugarcane farm, if I'm not mistaken. It was a sugarcane farm. It actually wasn't horrible. But I figured out how to make it all on my own. And because I figured out how to make it, I decided, you know what? I'm going to try to figure out how to make some other things by myself. Well, I did not know enough about redstone to make anything. And it ended up being that the guy that I was talking about before, Omi, or Iominous, he showed me how to make an automatic food farm that somebody showed him how to make. I forget who showed him, but somebody showed him how to make one. So he showed me, and then once I saw it and I figured out how to make it, I made improvements on it. So, like, what he showed me was like, I guess it was a very typical one. It was like 4 slightly tiered fields that were 7 by 8. And it had a line of redstone going to some dispensers on the back. And that was what dispensed the water that caused all the crops to flow down the field and be collected in chests. So I saw that. I made it that way for a while. But then I decided, you know what, with claims, because that's when I started playing on Exile. Claims, I don't have very much room to make a food farm. Because when you're first starting on the server, I forget how many claim blocks you get, but it's not a lot. You can buy more. You earn more as you play, obviously. I forget how many claim blocks I have. Okay. Okay, well, I thought I could see it there because I have to get a golden shovel. But in any case, I have like 89,000 unused claim blocks. I can claim this entire Mushroom Island. But, I mean, I'm not going to. But, because I wouldn't mind if somebody did base on here with me. It's just not, like, with me. But I wouldn't mind a neighbor. I'll put it that way. I wouldn't mind a neighbor. So I'm not going to claim the entire island. They're hard to find anyway. Even though this one was extremely easy to find. But so I was trying to, because when I first started playing, obviously I didn't have very many claim blocks. I had like a few hundred. So I was trying to figure out how to make that food farm and make it fit. So the only way I could really make it fit was to kind of like stack it. So by stacking it, obviously you can fit more. So I was trying very hard to figure out how to stack it. And I had started doing that actually on the other server, my first server that I played on. And I almost had it. Like, by the time they shut down and everything, I almost had it. I almost had it. I was so close. But when I finally got onto Exile Crafters, I finally perfected it. And every time I've made it so far, I've improved on it. So I'm pretty proud of that, I guess. But yeah, like I was saying though, I think the very first farm I ever built was a cane farm. Sugar farm. Remember somebody had shown me one time that they made a sugarcane farm. It made like 4 stacks of sugarcane an hour or something like that. Or they could fill like a double chest in 4 hours. I forget what it was. But it was some crazy amount like that. And I mean, that was very impressive. But but they showed me they had so many, oh my goodness, it was a mess. It was so many, double chests of sugar cane. Oh, it was just a mess. And it was also a mess on the lap before the server reset, my last base. My base mate, he made a cane farm, and it made about a stack of cane an hour. At least. A stack of cane. He claims it was a stack of cane. I say it was a mess. Let me just put it that way. Because, let me tell you, there were... Let's try this again. I had to put it filled 2 double chests. I had to put 2 double chests of overflow for it. And then I had to add another 2 double chests of overflow just for the sugar cane because I could not make enough paper to keep up with it. And then somebody had this, I think it was Josanne, made this huge, I think it was Josanne, may not have been Joe, but they made this huge gunpowder farm, and simply to make stacks of gunpowder to see how many shulkers they could fill up, how many double chests of shulkers they could fill up. I think by the time we reset and he stopped playing, I think by that point he made like I guess it's like 5 double chests of shulkers of just gunpowder. I don't remember how much it was. If you're watching, can you please let me know how much gunpowder that was? If you see this, I really am very curious as to how much gunpowder that was. But anyway, so I had that. So I had plenty of that. Plus I had my own gunpowder farm. Plus I had a bunch of gunpowder that came from a general mob farm that I had. And ended up taking down because I was being overrun by arrows. Because I had a bone meal farm, plus a general mob farm. And that was so many arrows. I think I had like 6 double chests of arrows by the time I finally got rid of it. And could admit I didn't really need it anymore. So, anyway, I had so much gunpowder, I had so much paper, because I kept turning the sugar cane into paper, and then my Hoglin farm wasn't producing enough leather to keep up with the books that I was making with the paper. And then I was trying to make fireworks with the paper, and yes, everybody that was on the server before was buying fireworks like crazy, but I still was making more paper than I could get rid of. I was getting more sugar cane than I could comprehensively do anything with, or I was getting more sugar cane than I knew what to do without. Just period. I was getting so much out of that farm. It was like 1 stack an hour, but I was also at that base, just like AFK for hours and hours at a time. Because I had other farms that I needed stuff out of, like the mob farm. And then I had a kelp farm there. Then I had a tree farm. And then I had moss farm. And a vine farm. And a glowberry farm. And a cocoa bean farm. I had all of these things in a very small area. And because it was in a small area, I had to stay in that area. Oh, I also had an iron farm there too, plus a trading hall. And I had to stay in the same general area as this. Now, to make matters worse, I also had the melon and pumpkin farm that I'm building over in my other base. I also had that there, and so I had literally so many shulkers of pumpkins and melons, not melon slices, not melon slices, no, whole melons that I had taken and put all the pieces together to make melons. I had that. I had so many I had so many shulkers of that, it was ridiculous. I was swimming in emeralds just from trading to my villagers, and then I had to give it like a Minecraft day or two in between, just because they were tired of trading me melons and pumpkins. Why is it suddenly doing this? Hold on. That's not doing anything. Why am I hearing a drown? That's weird. So anyway, I had so much going on at that place, and then because of that, the sugar cane was literally overflowing. Wait, hold up. Oh. Where is he? No. Wait, did I get him? Did I get him, guys? Because are they supposed to drop what they're holding? Ugh. If he didn't drop it, I am going to be upset. I don't think he did. I don't think he dropped it, guys. I don't think he dropped it. But I mean, aren't they supposed to drop what they're holding? Man. Okay, well that's annoying. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah. I'm not trying to brag that my last base was super efficient, but it was super efficient. I had so much stuff coming out the wazoo. I had so much stuff. Why are they just suddenly spawning? Okay, I mean, I'll take it. I need it. I need the beef. I guess you could say I have a beef with a mushroom. Okay, no, bad joke. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry, guys. Bad joke. Anyway, I'm not trying to make something as efficient as that. Uh, like I do need a whole lot of sugarcane, and I will need a whole lot of paper eventually, both for books and for rockets. But I do not want one that's that efficient. I mean, I will make one that's pretty efficient. I'll make one that makes a lot of it. Makes a lot of sugarcane. But I am not going to make one that makes like a stack of it an hour. That's just a little bit overkill. Oh wait, that reminds me. It wasn't Josanne that made the it wasn't Josanne that made the gunpowder farm. It was James. his IGN is James Overkill. Very fitting. What I was doing, I don't think I've seen him since we reset. I don't think he's played since we reset. Not here or the other server. Like, we had a lot of people that were playing on here, but then one of the other servers that we all met on, and the server that we all met on, reopened, and everybody kind of went back to playing over there. And then they started coming back to us, which I mean is great, but they don't really play a whole lot, which isn't as great, but I mean, I like playing like this. I like that there's not a whole lot of people on at any given time. Even when there is somebody on, there's not a whole lot. I kind of like that because I'm a mod, so if there's other people on, I have to pay a whole lot of attention to chat and all that stuff. But when it's just me playing or just a couple of people playing, I don't have to watch as much, especially since the people that play, I already know they're not going to cause trouble or anything like that, or have fights in chat or anything. So they're usually pretty chill. They're pretty chill. And as you can tell by some of my streams, I like chill. I prefer that to hype or to other type of stuff like that. I just prefer it. This though is going to drive me crazy. I am not sure what to do with this. Like, how do I cover that up? How? I mean, I could always just take the concrete and come across here. In fact, I'm going to just come across here like that. Well, that takes care of one of them. But do I just hang like an ominous banner there and just start hanging ominous banners along here? I mean, I could. I could. Technically, I guess. Where's the one that I just had? I think it was this one. I mean, I guess I could do that. I mean, it would hold it. Right? Yeah. But then you can but you can still see it behind there. You can still see it behind there, so I guess that wouldn't work. I wonder if maybe I put steps there. Hi. I wonder if maybe if I put upside down stairs along there? How that would be? Kind of like a molding. Maybe that would be cool. But then again, I'd have to put it like all along here. Like this right here, I would have to do that. Why don't I try it? I mean, there's no harm in trying. All I'm going to get... I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I die frequently. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad at all. Oops. That's pretty bad. Let me put that down properly. That's actually not bad. Okay, that's actually not bad. That is actually not bad. And that works to cover that. Alright. Alright. Huh. Okay. Also, let me just try to fix these. Get them caught up, I guess. I guess you'd say. Because right now, that gap right there is kind of driving me a little crazy. So let me just do this. I don't know why I made so many trapdoors, but here we are. I'm a little trapdoor crazy, I guess. And there's a gap. Okay. There's not a gap. I just did on the... You know what? It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. We all make mistakes. Just some of us has more noticeable mistakes than others. That's all there is. Some of us just have more noticeable mistakes. But we all make mistakes. It's okay. There we go. Just a quick look at how this looks. Oops, I'm backing right into a llama. Not bad. I think it looks cool. We're going to add some more to the front of this, though. So don't worry, it's not going to look like this forever. It's not going to be a flat front. It's not going to be flat sides, neither. None of us here are flat, okay? So, Minecraft is a 2D world, or it's a 3D world. We're going to make sure that this house is 3D, too. Gotta blend in. Oh! I remember, one of the things I was talking about is, when I was with the pillagers. I remember now. Sometimes I forget that technically Minecraft is an alien planet. Technically, in Minecraft, we are aliens. Okay? we technically do not belong here. We crashed, we're shipwrecked or something on a strange world, is what we are. So, no wonder we don't understand what the villagers are saying, and no wonder we don't understand what the pillagers are saying. Or any of the others, for that matter. Any of the other gray guys. So, it's no wonder because we do not belong here. Okay. I don't know how many of you have actually seen like the end credits. Like the like when you defeat the dragon at the end in the end. Okay, now I don't know what people have been saying because I do not watch Game Theory or anything else like that. I don't watch Game Theory. It's not really my thing. But it makes sense when you, especially when you watch the credits at the end. It kind of makes it feel like you're an experiment, which I guess could be the case? Question mark? Because typical gameplay is not you get one life, you get multiple lives. That is typical gameplay. You have to change the game mode. Like, all game modes have that, but you have to specifically change the game mode to play like that. Maybe it's that we're an experiment like that? I don't know. But I'm not really into game theory. It's just a couple of things that I've observed in my time playing Minecraft. But still, I mean, it makes sense to why we can't understand the villagers and pillagers. Simply because we don't really belong here. We don't speak their language. So you think about it like that, it makes sense. And they just go, hmm. I kind of feel like I should add something here. Like maybe that? Is that what I'm missing? Maybe. That just kind of feels like what I'm missing. But these actually look pretty good up here. I'm not gonna lie. But then I guess I can't have these lanterns there. Oh wait, I can't put that there like that. I have to turn you. There we go. I actually hate working with stairs. These look cool. And it really rounds out my block palette. Because I'm pretty much just using these to highlight, I guess. Or not really highlight, but, you know. Not really highlight, but I'm using them to accent. That's it. Accent. Also, I happen to think is extremely cool that I can just do this straight from cobbled deep slate. I don't have to turn it into tiles and then make the stairs. I can just do it straight from cobbled deep slate. So not only does it cut down the cost of making stairs, but it also cuts down the steps. No pun intended. It cuts down how many steps it takes to make steps. It simplifies it. I really hope they don't take that out in 1.20. Because that was a feature that I've always been thankful for. Or that's a feature I've been thankful for. No, I was trying to turn it. There we go. No. There we go. Yeah, that actually looks pretty nice. That looks weird. But that looks nice. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. I'll just take that. I really think I may just end up making stairs over here too that go all the way down, and just making those so they can go all the way up to the top as well. Because I know me, and I'm going to get very frustrated very quickly if I have to walk all the way around somewhere. Forgot I have to go down more. My. Now the trick is going to be getting the stairs to match, though. That's going to be the trick for me. Because usually when I'm building, I more or less go by my heart, like where my heart is taking me. That's how I decide how to make things. I need to put another double chest here. Yeah. Other than that, I should have moved these over one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, make that last one 5. That works. Alright. Well, that's that done. I think right here I may do the stairs. And that would give me 2 right there to walk. I don't know. I think the stairs would be useful will be more useful like that. So like make this right here. Like this. And then put the stairs there. And then just right here, make them so they go up. But I do know that over there, I'm going to make it, actually, you know what? I can go ahead and do that. I just need to find the blocks to do it. You know, I've said it before in a stream and I'll say it again. Every time I walk into a dark oak forest, I wonder to myself, am I going to find a woodland mansion just wandering around like this? And then I tell myself, it's not possible. Because it is nearly impossible to find a woodland mansion by accident. And then I remind myself, I found one by accident on stream. So it's not impossible. It's just not very likely. And almost definitely won't happen again. That is so weird looking. But I still wonder every time I walk into, or every time I find myself in a dark oak forest. And then I remember that stream. And I wonder all over again. How did I do that? I have no idea. It's a mystery to me to this day. You know, this might actually be a better place to set a home. Because of the selection of trees. And then it's an old growth birch forest too, so it has the really, really tall trees. There's just a lot more wood. It's a better selection and it's more wood per tree. And of course I found Badlands. When do I not find a Badlands? Other than when I'm looking for one. I'm just trying to find the meadow. Really? I'm just trying to find a meadow real quick so I can get this achievement, because I'm fixing to leave stream. Fixing to end stream. But no lie, that's kind of cool. That it generated like that. And I see a village over here. I don't think it's a village. Or at the very least, this looks like the remnants of a village. Wait. Oh! Wait, this is a drown spawn. That's unusual. I'm not going to say rare, because I really don't know, because I found several that's like that. But that's definitely unusual. I was hoping to find a meadow just to kind of leave you guys with an achievement. And also so I can stop carrying around this jukebox. But I guess we're just not going to find a meadow on stream. And that's fine. I mean, things aren't always going to work out like we want them to. Things aren't always going to work out like we want them to. Things aren't always going to happen when we want them to. And we can't always be as fortunate as I was when I found a woodland mansion by accident on stream. More gravel. Now I know to come to. Now I know to search for stony shores. When I do wild or random TP, just try to find stony shores, and I'll find all the gravel I need. I didn't realize that they had actually changed it to that. More plains. Cool. That's a small plains. But I didn't realize they had changed it to that. I mean... Huh? Well, anyway, let me just do wild one more time and see if we can find a meadow. And if not, I'm going to have to leave the stream. No meadow. Or is that a meadow? No, that's not a meadow. That looks like a plains. That looks like a plains. But that's a ship over there. There's a poisonous potato there, and I can get that achievement. Actually, it looks like there might be a meadow. No, that's a plains. It's not a meadow. Meadow has more flowers. But I know I saw a ship over here. Yeah. There it is. I have no real use for feathers, so I'm just gonna leave those there. Maybe someone will come along that has a use. Oh! I appreciate the back command very much. I'll leave the nuggets for somebody else. Well, it didn't have the one that usually has, like, suspicious stew and poisoned potatoes. Didn't really spawn that chest. That's okay. Oh my goodness. This is another mushroom island. Oh my goodness. Well. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Well, this is kind of how I found where I'm at now. I just did wild until I found it. But it was like the first or second time I did wild is when I found what I'm at now. But, oh my goodness. That's actually super cool that I found another one. Actually, the one I'm on is so large. I kind of wonder if maybe this is just like another side of it because I've never actually found the entire border of that island. So I'm not sure. Wait, hold on. Oh, I thought I saw a mine shaft. Guess not. But I swear to you, it would not surprise me. Well, actually, no, it would surprise me because I'm looking at the coordinates now again, a little bit closer. Yeah, it's not the same island. It can't be. It's not really possible. Is it? It is the same island. It's the same island. I am right next to my base. Ha! And I think this is where I was just a few minutes ago. Or, really close. Okay. Wow. Just got dropped on an island. Oh, what? Oh, excuse me? Hello? That's weird. Is that a plains or is that... That's a plains, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's gonna be plains. Yeah. Ooh. A windswept gravelly hills. Cool. Some snowy slopes. Brr. Well, guys, I am going to leave stream here. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. I'm going to leave stream here, guys. I will be back next Friday. I am not planning on anything during the week. If I do stream during the week, it will actually be on YouTube. So if I stream during the week, it's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be about the same time of night as I stream on Fridays, which is about 7:30-ish. So if I do stream one of those nights, I'll be streaming on YouTube. I really don't plan on it during the week, because during the week is just not a good time for me to stream. But if I do, I will, like I said, stream it to YouTube. So don't forget to go subscribe to Simon Bug on YouTube. And don't forget to follow me here on Twitch if you like my content. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.